Skype call with somebody. I heard all this background noise. And it's really irritating me. And I said, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm washing up. And I said, if I was a paying client, would you be washing up? And they said, no. I said, well, I'm not a paying client, but I find it very distracting. I mean, actually, I find it bloody rude. But when you're 100% present, you can actually spend a lot less time doing what you're doing by being 100% present. And again, it's another one of those gifts in life. So, when you're working on someone's face and you're completely engaged with them, it's amazing. They can feel it. Your customers, even if it's through the ether, they can feel that you're 100% engaged and present, and they love you for it, for giving them that minute of your time. So it's really important to put down tools and to focus, and actually you save yourself a lot of time by doing that rather than trying to do 10 things. And it's really just really respectful. We're not here for very long. I'm only here for 100 years. I haven't got much time, but I'm willing to spend a minute with you, but it's going to be a quality moment. Really be present with what you're, in everything that you do. Engaged. Really be engaged with your customers. Take note of what they say, because it's not about me, it's not about you, it's about your customers. And if you can really when you're present, it's amazing what you remember. You remember those important things, those real sharing moments. So just make sure that you remain engaged with your customer. When you're online, you're actually often you have to listen harder, or you have to look at things in more depth. So sometimes it's easier to do than when you have lots of people and you get distracted. Get involved, there's this group kind of networking, but when you find your passion, when you find something you're interested in, find something, a way of sharing it. So the thing that you get involved in actually helps to feed your soul, as well as kind of doing good for the world as well. So make sure you get involved. So it's about being present again, but actually it's spending quality one day a month in a school or something that it actually feeds you. When you give to charity or do something really good, you feel great, don't you? And you want to do more of that. And so, it's really important to get involved in the right type of things that feed you and help you to live your passion as well. Master your art. Always spend at least 1 hour a day mastering your art, and that's feeding your soul, that's feeding your skill. So whether it's reading a particular book or listening to a video or whatever it may be, we can spend 100% of our time just giving, but you've got to give yourself something back. So feed your soul and invest in yourself, personal development. You've got to constantly develop yourself all your life. So really important to put out, even if it's an hour's meditation, do something for yourself, really feed your soul. And then you've got so much more energy to give. Staying connected with people, and this is following up. It's better to do less, or to have less clients and actually really remain engaged and follow up with them, than it is to have a whole load of them, because you're going to get more referrals, it's easier to upsell, they get to know you better. So, even if you decide that one day a week you're going to focus on a key customer, you're going to find a way to give something to them, to do something. Set yourself little tasks like that, but really it's important to follow up and stay connected. We've got so many things, oh, I forgot to do that today, I forgot to do that, and it rolls on, and you give and you're not going to get back unless you really do follow up all the time. Be unexpected, and this is really for us. Some of it's about giving to your customers, but you've got to give to yourself as well. Jump out of an aeroplane with a parachute, but do something unexpected. Do something new all the time. You've got to surprise yourself, otherwise life gets a little bit boring. For you to remain energized, do something different, be exciting, say something ridiculous. No one knows what you're talking about. Half the time people don't know what I'm talking about. I'm enjoying the joke, life has got to be fun. It really has. So just try and do something unusual and different. Challenge yourself. Even if it's once a month, do something you haven't done for a long time. And really, when you're doing it, just be in the moment. Just really live that moment. And then ask yourself, what did you get out of it? What did you learn and whatever? Did you enjoy? Even if it was awful, have a laugh about the fact that it was awful. And just be real. So And you might think, well, how does that make me stand out in the crowd? How do these things, you know, kind of connect? Well, actually, if you're energized, you're energizing other people. If you're energizing yourself, you're energizing other people. Does that attract people to you? Yeah, it does. If you're happy, you know, because you've done something ridiculous or you've laughed at your own jokes, I do it all the time, you know, are people more attracted to you? Often we race through life, you know, we feel that our businesses, we haven't got control of our business. We feel that, you know, it's so competitive that, you know, people are not finding us. All of these things, it's like, okay, forget about all of that. Let's just focus about the here and now on you and what's unique and different about you. And these things help you to get in touch with you, help you to get in touch with your passion, what's the thing that drives you, what's important to you. Taking 10 minutes out to meditate, it just gives you 10 hours extra energy and, you know, time in clarity in what you do. It saves you time. All of these things help you become if you spend an hour every day doing self-development, you've got so much more to give to your customers. If you're focused and engaged with that person and you send them a message to that particular customer, then they think, oh God, they're a good person, they're an expert, or they know what they're doing, or you know, they haven't forgotten me. It makes them feel really. All of these things attract people to you, but it attracts your tribe. It attracts the right people to you. You don't have to run around and think, oh, I need this customer, I need that customer, I need this customer. The right people are attracted to you.